Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video, a review of the Focal Elegia. I've had these for a couple weeks, and I'll give my honest review. Alright, so going into the build quality, these are very nice headphones. They're made of nice material. They have aluminum, kind of aluminum metal for the outside area where the F logo is, and then you have the aluminum metal for the adjustment sliders, which have a nice click to them. Very smooth, sounds good. They're very easy to adjust. They're not too heavy. The plastic and the aluminum make a very good combo on your head. You put them on and you don't really mind them being on your head. They kind of just, they're there, but you don't really feel them. I had the Elex before, and the Elex were kind of heavy, so I was kind of hesitant going into this, but I'm glad that they're not as heavy, and they're kind of, not too bad to wear for a long period of time. All right, moving on to the accessories. They do come with a very nice traveling case. Fit nice in there, no problem. It has this nice little area where you can put your cable and like a BTR5 or another small kind of DAP, device that sits nicely in here. I recently traveled to Niagara Falls, and it was nice to have my BTR5 or my Shanling UP4 with my Focal Elegia. So that's very nice, and it comes with it, so it's no extra charge. This is very nice to have. Now, what's not nice to have is their cable. This cable sucks. Like, it's awful. I don't get like why Focal makes these great headphones but then has these really bad cables. Like, this cable is just, it's stiff. Like, it reminds me of denim jeans. It's nice. Like, the 3.5 terminating ends are nice, but that's it, because this material is just, like, I don't know. Like, the Elex, same thing with the Elex. They had this awful cable, which just blows my mind, because it's just, it ruins the experience. Rant over. But what's nice is that I got on eBay, and I got this pretty cheap cable. It's this nice woven cable with a 2.5 balance connection at the end. It's nice. It's definitely a ton better than that cable, because that cable will make you hate these headphones, and that's not a good representation of how these sound, because these are great headphones, but the cable ruins the experience. So if you do buy these headphones, buy a new cable. Trust me, you'll love them way more with the new cable. Okay, so moving on to sound, I would say that the Elegia is neutral with mids forward. It's very similar to the HD6XX or the 650. If you enjoy those headphones, I think you'll like these a lot. I think they're an upgrade to those headphones. They're very intimate. Singers are going to sound phenomenal. Vocal presence is just outstanding on these headphones. The treble can be fatiguing at times on certain tracks, but overall, I would say it's energetic without being too much. Not to the point where I want to take these off, because they're just too many highs. But like I said, on certain tracks, it could get a little overbearing. That's when I'd recommend a tube amp. If you have a tube amp, these sound very good on tube. It makes them sound smooth. Less energetic, but definitely tones it down to be more smooth. If that's your preference, then I would say you're going to want a tube amp with these. All right, so the bass. I think there's plenty of bass. It's fast and it's punchy, but it's not for bass heads. It's very good. It's the amount I like I don't like an overwhelming amount of bass. Sometimes it bleeds into the mids. It makes it sound a little muddy. But this bass is great. There's enough of it, and it rumbles. It is a dynamic driver. It's not a planar, so it doesn't really slam, but it does rumble, and it gives you a good sense of the bass that's in the music. All right, so this is where it gets interesting. Soundstage. Soundstage is very good for a closed back headphone. I forget that these are closed back when I'm listening to them. It's impressive how they sound open while being closed. It's mind-blowing being in public and wearing these on like a plane or something and thinking that you have a open back headphone on when you have a closed back on. It's such a great great soundstage. However, if you have open back headphones, it'll be pretty average. That being said, like gaming on it, it's wide, but it's no more wider than like a Sundara or like an HD600 or 650. But being that's closed, it's impressive. Imaging is fantastic. I love the imaging on this headphone. It's besides the mids, it's probably the selling point of this headphone. I love the imaging. When I'm playing a game, I can pinpoint where people are. If I'm playing like a FPS shooter, it's like around the corner, right there. Fantastic. You can also tell the separation of instruments when listening to music, from the position of the drummer to the position of the guitarist to the vocals, background vocals. Everything is crystal clear, which I love. So overall, these are probably my favorite closed back headphones that I've ever tried. I do think that these are worth a premium to pay for. $900 is quite a lot. I don't know if I'd pay that much for these. Then again, I wouldn't really pay that much for a headphone unless I was really invested in it. But for $500 or $600, I think they're well worth it. The only negative I can really think of is the cable. That cable is awful. I think you saw my thoughts about it earlier. Also, another negative it could be a negative or it could be positive depending on what you're looking for, is that these are very revealing, which is great. It's great to have revealing headphones. You can hear things that you've never heard before. Like if you are going from like an average set of headphones to more high end, you'll hear things you never heard in tracks if you play like a well recorded song. However, if you play a song that's not well recorded, these will not sound good. They will sound pretty muddy, but that's not because of the headphones. It's because of the track that's recorded. So keep that in mind. If you play a poorly recorded track, it's going to be very revealing on these headphones, and you're going to tell it's a very poorly recorded track. So that's kind of a negative, I have to say. But as long as you're listening to more well-recorded music or more high-end recordings, these are going to be fantastic, and I can't recommend them enough. I love these headphones. Highly recommend them. I'll post a link down in the description where I got these on sale. Sometimes they have sales. I've been noticing lately. They've been going from $900 to $690. It's like about $430. I think it's because they're trying to discontinue these. So if you see these on sale, I would definitely pick them up. Highly recommend them. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, your views. It means a lot. And I'm looking forward to the next video. Thank you. Bye.